Hey everybody, this is dHunter, bringing another action figure collection video. This is going to be episode 47 of dHunter's complete Batman-related unopened action figures. This episode is going to consist of Mattel's Batman Missions line. This is a basic line, and they were 6-inch scale. It was actually a pretty nice basic line. For a cheaper figure aimed more at kiddies, they looked pretty good, the vehicles were fantastic, and a lot of the villains were nice. In this video, we're going to take a look at each figure wave by wave. We're going to look at what I have open and what I have unopened as well. I have every single thing they released in the Batman Missions line. This is pretty much the last thing by Mattel before it got switched over to McFarlane. This line ran alongside their a little bit nicer Mattel DC Multiverse line. They were also 6-inch scale, ran just a little bit larger than Batman Missions. If you want to see how extensive my unopened Batman-related action figure collection is, check out episode 1, the overview. There will be a link in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's see how we got to this point. Before we dig into this video, let's take a quick look at my overall action figure collection. Here's when I had everything laid out in the house. So I think I've finally done it. I've unpacked all of the figures. As you can see here, we have the Diamond Select Toys Gotham collection. Here's a bunch of my Mezco unopened figures. Some more Mattel stuff. Here's the Legends of the Dark Knight line. This is the Batman Power Attack line. Sort of Batman Unlimited. All my Justice League Unlimited stuff. This is the entire DC Direct and DC Collectibles Arkham collection. Mattel's 1966 line, DC Superhero Girls, all the different NECA Batman figures, some Target exclusive line, all the amazing Yamaguchi figures back there, some Spin Master stuff, the Mattel Batman Missions line. Of course, in the very back, it's my entire comic collection with all the recent McFarlane releases in front. And above that, got a bunch of DC Direct and Mattel figures in the last several years. Moving on, pretty much the entire Mattel's The Batman line. Back here in the back, got my SH Figure Arts Batman figures. This side, we've got all the different Mattel Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins figures. Massive amount of piles. Back here we've got the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series figures, and a lot of them are on top as well. Can't wait to get to that video. That one and the Arkham collection and DC Universe Classics. Some videos I'm really excited to do. Here are the Mattel figures. I can see the Batman Legacy, Batman Unlimited. It goes all the way from the original Batman line. Here's the Batmobile. And it's going to go all the way to DC Superheroes, DC Universe Classics, and Multiverse. A ton of figures. Great era with Mattel. Fun stuff. But I do like what McFarlane's doing. But I do miss these days, that's for sure. Going back to Kenner and Hasbro. Ton of Batman Beyond. Batman the Animated Series stuff. I mean, that just seemed endless to go through. My word. Look at these piles of unopened figures. Batman Animated Series continues all the way back here. Absolute ton of stuff just stacked up. On top of this table here, got all the Mafex figures and a bunch of one-offs. Some Hasbro, some McFarlane, or Mattel rather, anniversary figures. Amazing Yamaguchi, Kia Asima, all kind of different import type stuff. Then we've got JLA and Total Justice figures. And then on to all the rest of the DC Direct stuff. Bunch of DC Direct Batman related figures. Some more chill in the back here. And I filled up all these shelves temporarily, just storing all these DC Direct and DC Collectibles figures. And it's almost done. Here's the Mattel Batman Brave and the Bold line. I did not realize how extensive that got. And a ton more Brave and the Bold down here. Moving on again. Some old Toy Biz, Super Friends, and DC superhero figures. Leading into the Dark Knight collection. Then we'll go to the Batman Returns figures. And then, of course, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. There's a bunch of different Bat caves. And some more animated stuff in the back there. Now let's check out the single figures. Here are all the different Batman variants that they've made. There are a total of 6 of them. We have Batman, Stealth Glider Batman, Night Jumper Batman, Electric Power Batman, Arctic Armor Batman, and Sonar Suit Batman. What really appealed to me about this line was not the figures themselves, but the fact that it was 6-inch. Even though these figures are basic, all the accessories, vehicles, and anything they would come out with would enhance my DC Universe Classics type figures, and that was awesome. On top of that, these figures actually looked halfway decent, much better than your average basic figure. So let's take a look. Starting off with the regular Batman, this is the black and gray variant. Comes with a large shield, which is kind of dumb. DC Batman by Mattel, Batman Missions, classic Batman logo. On the backside, Batman fighting the Joker and Robin. It all looks pretty good. Here's the second Batman. This is Stealth Glider Batman. Batman with this plastic sort of gliding attachment. The backside, Batman, Batgirl, Harley Quinn. I like there's a little story in the back of each one of these. Here is Night Jumper Batman. Batman in sort of a flight suit. He's in a nice blue color, couple batarangs. Batman fighting Two-Face. Here is Electric Power Batman. He's got armor, helmet, some swords. Batman, Nightwing fighting Bane. Here's Arctic Armor Batman. Batman in sort of anti-freeze snowsuit. A couple missile launcher type things. Of course, Batman taking on Freeze. And finally, here is Sonar Suit Batman. Batman in a blue sonar suit, has some goggles. Batman taking on the Riddler. Here's what I consider to be the most standard Batman in this line. This is the black and gray costume Batman. Kind of has some hints of the rebirth of the costume, the bat symbol there. Now for a basic figure, these are about the best you could ever possibly imagine. Neck articulation, ball joints in the shoulder, hinge and swivel in the wrist, hinge and swivel at the elbow as well, waist swivel, T-card style hips and knee articulation. Pretty nice articulation, and the figure doesn't look bad. This is the best basic line I've seen. Just as good as Mattel's Justice League basic line. Here's the Stealth Glider Batman. Each one of these Batman figures has the same body, just a different paint variant. And now we have Night Jumper Batman. Then here's the Electro Power Batman. As you can see, his armor strips off. And here's Arctic Armor Batman. Always like me a nice snowsuit Batman. Here's Sonar Suit Batman. Probably the wildest paint scheme. It still looks pretty cool. That's one thing I really like about this line. They have a lot of sort of more normal looking Batman variants. Now let's look at these single-carded Batman sidekicks. We have Nightwing, Robin, and Batgirl. Once again, they all look pretty normal and standard, and I really appreciate that. So let's take a look. You can see Batman 80-year anniversary, classic Batman symbol, Batman Missions, Nightwing, two batons, DC, Mattel. I like the little Nightwing logo down here in the corner. Backside, Nightwing Batman taking on Bane. Then we have Robin. I believe it's supposed to be Tim Drake, as he looks too big to be Damian Wayne. You can see an old Kmart price tag up top. Rest in peace, Kmart. Bat symbol. Batman Missions. Robin logo here. On the back, Robin, Batman taking on the Joker. And here's Batgirl. Batgirl logo, Batman Missions. The backside, Batman, Batgirl taking on Harley Quinn. Here's Nightwing. Not a bad figure. If you need a Nightwing, this one could fill in. And here's Robin. Also a pretty nice looking Robin figure. Then we have Batgirl. They did a really nice job on all three of these sidekicks. And now let's look at all of these single-carded villain releases. We have the Joker, Harley Quinn, Two-Face, the Riddler, Mr. Freeze, and Bane. And you know what? They really all look fantastic. So let's take a look. Start off with the Joker. Joker, purple trench coat, short hair. He's got a removable hat, a camera, sprays acid, briefcase, kind of Killing Joke vibe. I really like the removable hat. The Joker, nice little Joker logo there. Batman Missions. Backside, we got that same Robin and Batman taking on the Joker. Then we have Harley Quinn. Nice Harley Quinn logo. Mallet. Harley Quinn looks pretty good. Backside, Batgirl, Batman fighting Harley Quinn. Here's Two-Face. He's in that dark red outfit for the Rebirth. Big gun. Face looks gruesome, looks pretty good. Absolutely no logo there. Backside, Batman fighting Two-Face. Here is the Riddler. He's in sort of a transparent green, which is odd. Nice Riddler cane, removable hat. Riddler logo. Backside, Batman taking on the Riddler. Now we have Mr. Freeze. It's a very good looking Mr. Freeze figure. Removable dome, backpack, freeze ray, no logo. Backside, got the Arctic Batman taking on Mr. Freeze. And here's Bane. Very heavy figure, very dense, very strong, very big. Not nearly as big as he should be. He's on the short side. Venom tube, sort of ball and chain thing. 80-year Batman anniversary. Batman, Nightwing taking on Bane. Here's the Joker out of the package. I really like the accessories, the hat, the camera, the bag. Here's Harley Quinn, another solid release in the Batman Missions line. And then we have Two-Face. It's a really nice head sculpt. I like the body as well. It almost rivals the Mattel DC Multiverse Two-Face like this, but not quite. Here's the Riddler. Not really sure why he's in the semi-transparent plastic. It's cool, but odd. And Mr. Freeze. Like I said, all the villains look very nice. The Joker's probably the worst of these six. And here's Bane. Like I said, he looks good, but it's just too much on the short side. Here are sort of the deluxe figures in the line. These are called the air power figures. They have some missile launchers that sort of just shoot with air instead of spring. We've got Batman and the Joker. Packaging is very similar, a little bit taller, as you can see. Air power. Batman Missions. This is Batman. He's got these very non-realistic looking missiles for this action figure. Large, sort of foam. Backside, you can see Batman. He's got the missile launcher, or shield. Then we have the Joker, air power. Joker, kind of a vacation outfit. Once again, sort of Killing Joke feel to it. Backside, Joker with the missile launcher, removable hat. Here's this Batman out of the package. Paint job, I mean, it's okay, but I prefer a more regular Batman from this line. Then we have this Joker. You know, somebody who was a comic fan was behind this line. Both the Joker figures have Killing Joke references and homages. Now we have a 3-pack, Batman and Robin versus Bane. Bane here is a lot bigger than the other one. It's a pretty cool pack. As you can see, Batman Missions, that classic logo, Batman and Robin versus Bane. Little try me feature, and it still works years later. Pretty cool. Light up green, sort of Venom. Batman with armored arms. Robin. Backside, you can see Bane here lit up, taking on Batman and Robin, and some other figures. Here's this Batman, Robin, and Bane out of the package. This Bane is way taller than the other one, and it's a really nice looking figure. And you know what? The light still works after these couple years. Like I said, way taller than the other Bane. Now we have this figure multi-pack with Joker, Batman, and a Joker helicopter. A 6-inch scale Joker vehicle. That is awesome, and it was a very fair price. DC, Batman versus the Joker, Batman, 80th anniversary, missile launcher, Joker on the chopper, helicopter here, some missiles, blue and gray Batman, Joker, any traditional Joker outfit, another hat. The back here, you can see Batman with these glider taking on Joker in the helicopter. It all looks really cool. Here's Batman, the Joker, and the Joker helicopter out of the package. This is definitely the best Joker figure in this line. I like his outfit. I like the removable hat. It's a pretty nice Batman. And then a 6-inch scale Joker helicopter. That's just really cool. This thing has a working propeller. It's got a missile launcher at the front. Joker logo similar to the '89 film. And you can fit a DC Universe Classics figure in the seat. Very, very nice. But of course, being the guy I am, I had to get 3 of these packs. 2 Joker helicopters for my Joker army, and then 1 to keep unopened. Here's the Batman and Batcycle multi-pack. The Batcycle's really cool. It's pretty basic, but it works for 6-inch scale Batman figures, and I've got a ton of those that need vehicles. This is another one of those things with air power, this giant missile launcher, which looks stupid I have no interest in, but the Batcycle itself is not too bad. It also has a Batman figure, Batman, Batcycle, old Kmart price tag. Backside, you see Batman on the cycle, instructions, the Batmobile. Here's Batman and this Batcycle. Like I said, the Batcycle's basic, but I find it very cool that it could accommodate my nicer 6-inch Batman figures. That motorcycle was literally a re-release from Mattel's 6-inch basic Justice League line. And finally, the last piece, and probably the best piece in the entire line, the Batmobile. This thing's large, it's black, looks normal, can accommodate pretty much any of your 6.5-inch scale Batman figures. As you can see, Batmobile, it has these attachments with buzzsaws and missiles. It's all dumb, you can just take it off and don't use it. It's got all these little plugs for the different various missile launchers, but they're not that big and noticeable. Can't really open it up as it's got these rubber bands on it. It's got more of the air stuff. Just pull that off and it's not bad. I would say honestly, it's a great looking Batmobile and it accommodates a wide range of figures. On the back, you can see the car. All that extra stuff just makes it look worse. And here's the actual car. None of the stuff is attached. The car looks very sleek, black, nice Batmobile, functioning wheels, a pretty roomy seat. You could probably even fit a McFarlane figure in there. And it most certainly does not accommodate McFarlane figures, but it was worth a try. It will accommodate your DC Universe Classic stuff, which is larger than the Batman Missions. So that was my Mattel Batman Missions video. I have a complete collection, both open and unopened. It's a pretty nice line. I think it's underrated and sort of undiscovered out there. The vehicles and the villains are fantastic. The sidekicks are good as well. That will wrap up my era for Mattel Batman-related DC figures. At this point, they ended up losing the license and passing the torch to McFarlane, who's doing a fantastic job. My next video is going to be some import-type stuff. I'm going to work on the Mafex collection next. Should be a large video. So this is dHunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is dHunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.